I usually wouldn't record on a Saturday, but it doesn't really matter that it's a Saturday because I schedule all these videos to come up on the same days anyway, so really it's all the same. But I've decided to record myself a little bit of Gran Turismo concept today because the family has gone to town, so I've got a little bit of time, and I know that I've only got 2 more challenges to do the course licenses, and I did figure it out after the last recording session where I was still a bit ill from having the flu. So the last, I think, like 6 episodes have been I've had a bit of a shitty voice. Yeah, I figured it out. To get the rest of the cars and therefore get to 100% completion, you have to go through and do a race on every track in normal and professional. At least I'm pretty sure. There might be even more than that. So, you know, obviously, you've got all your tracks. And then I actually had a look through the car list as well. If we go to concept cars, because there's a couple that I'm pretty interested in that we'll get to later on. Like, I really want to drive this. But the thing is, I don't know if the game scales your opponents to the car you choose, or if it's just based on class. So if I pick this out of the concept class, you can see it's only got 142 horsepower. Like, I don't know if it would try putting me up against like a Viper or something. So I'm a little bit tentative to do that, but I'll give it a go. Before that though, I've still got to do those last 2 challenges, although based on how the last few challenges went, if we have a look, I try and remember what the last challenges were. Alright, Swiss Alps took me a few tries, but like, the one with the NSX and the one with the Lotus only took me 1 try. Unfortunately, this is a rally event, so it will probably take me a little while to get it done, but I've got a little while to get things done. So let's take this Mitsubishi and see what we can do with it. I've been comparing it to the R5 cars from Dirt 4 throughout this whole time playing this. And I mean, come on. I mean, I know I've gone to bumper cam now, but that's what I do for Tahiti Maze. Just makes it. For some reason, I drive Tahiti Maze better in bumper cam. I could not explain to you why. I just do. Oops. All right. Well, I can't use the won't let me use the analog sticks for accelerating, so gonna have to try again because I really just completely came off the accelerator through that part. It looks a bit like one. Like a channel that I watch uploaded a video of gameplay of the Opel Adam from Dirt 4 earlier on today. And it looks like it would fit in with that. Although I haven't got Dirt 4, and I can't attest to it being any good or not. I've kind of stopped playing it again because I went through a few, I'll say a couple of weeks, around 2, so yeah, a couple. Yeah, I went through a little while of really digging Dirt Rally. I've kind of fallen out with it again now. You know, I think it's just going to be one of those things that I get sort of in and out of, and there's no real explanation for. So, I mean, couldn't tell you about the R5 cars in Dirt Rally anyway, because there aren't any. I just thought I'd bring up Dirt. Speaking of Dirt, I know I want to play one of the Dirt games soon. I have Dirt 1, 2, and 3, obviously, and I can't decide which one I want to play first. Like, if you look at my to play list, which I link in the description of my. I'm not sure if I link it in the description of these on this channel, but definitely on my main channel. If you look at the list of games that I'm planning, one of them is Dirt 2, but I keep changing it like pretty much every day because I can't decide on if I want to play Dirt 2 or Dirt 3, because there's all kinds of different reasons why I'd want to play each different one. I want to play Dirt 2 because I like it. I want to play Dirt 3 because when I first started this channel and I started playing Dirt Showdown, I was gonna do this like mini storyline thing where I went from, you know, banger racing to rally racing to like car, like road racing. But that fell through when I decided to do the new structure and everything, and I just stopped really following that idea. But I kind of want to finish it off. You know, even if I just finish it off with dirt and I don't take it any further into like a road racing game, at least like that thing that I had planned will have gone somewhere. Or I could play the first dirt because I like that one a lot, and I know I definitely want to play a game on my 360 soon, because everything I'm playing right now is either PS2 or like original Xbox, and there's nothing wrong with those games on those thingamabobs, because they're great. I just kind of want something pretty looking to also upload, although the file sizes will be a bit bigger and it'll take longer to render and upload times will take longer. So yeah, I don't know how good of an idea that is, but I do know that definitely to make up for only being able to record my original Xbox in 480p, I definitely want to do something that'll look pretty, because graphics are all that matters when it comes to a game. It literally doesn't matter what the game plays like as long as it looks pretty, which is why Need for Speed Payback is by far the best Need for Speed. Don't you know? So this is going to be another one of those things again where I have to pick up oodles and oodles of time, and I just don't know where to find it, isn't it? I can tell you something, it's definitely not going to be one of the places to start looking will definitely be in that final corner, because I cannot get through there. Rally cars in this game just do not turn on tarmac. Tarmac? Tarmac. Let's go back to third person view. Maybe I'll be able to make something happen when I can see what the rest of the car is doing. So I've been over kind of not really playing Dirt Rally too much at the current time of recording. By the time I get back around to recording this, I'll probably be obsessed with it, and it's like the only game that I play when I'm not recording, because that's just how it is with that game. Shit. But another game I've been playing a whole lot when I'm not recording recently has been Superbike 2011, the Milestone game from before Milestone switched to like the Unreal Engine and made stuff that was kind of decent looking. Superbike 2011 looks a little bit low budget, and the physics are kind of like the way the physics work and the way you have to control the bikes, especially on the super stocks. But those are shit bikes anyway, so it's kind of, you know, it takes a little while to get to grips with in terms of like how you have to brake and what you have to do with the accelerator and stuff. But once you got it figured out, it's actually a whole ton of fun. I had a really good, like the last time I played that game was when I first bought it in 2016, and then I didn't touch it for all of 2017 because I kind of did, because I did the tour mode, which is like a challenge mode, because I wanted to unlock the classic bikes, because that's something that Milestone are pretty good at doing, is like not just including the current season, but also like cramming in a couple of classic stuff in there. There's nothing you can really do with it, and there's not enough classic stuff to like do a race or anything, like a period race. But you know, you got the same problem with Codemasters F1 games, really. Any game that tries to do something like that, they just end up not getting enough of that season in there to make it kind of worth it. But it's still pretty cool, because like it's got Carl Fogarty's Ducati, and it's got you know, the old Castrol Honda VTRs, and the really fucking cool looking Kawasaki's that I like a whole lot are in there. This car is a fucking pig to drive. I don't know how I'm gonna pick up another 4 seconds in this, but it really does feel like it's not gonna happen. I'm not liking driving this at all. I think I'd rather genuinely be driving an R5 rally car. Jesus Christ. Well, oops. Try not to change the Owlman name. I still haven't changed the name of my main channel. I don't know if I will. I think I might wait a little bit. I'm probably going to change it to Lurkio, and then leave the name of this channel as Boy Blunder. Just because those are things that my parents call me, so it's more like, makes more sense than Owlman, which I just made up on my own. Which doesn't sound very good. Oh, controlled that slide pretty well. I mean, it was slow, but at least I didn't spin. I'm just gonna have to improve every lap. Jesus. This is gonna be painful. And it's always Tahiti Maze where I do shit as well. I just can't compete, really. To be honest. Oh, now I'm getting messages on Messenger and really interrupting my flow. Mumpky Jones's film contest is what I'm being messaged about, because way back, probably in 2016 again, when I first bought Superbike 2011 and decided I hated it because I couldn't figure out the controls. I've actually had some really good battles through the championship mode of that game that I've played so far. Like, all I've done so far is complete the Super Stock Championship and then sign for Triumph in the Super Sports. But yeah, when I first played that game, the only thing I did was a race at Portimao, which I quit out of because I was so mad. But since I came back to it and figured it out, I actually had a really good championship battle, and I had really good battles in races and stuff as well. I ended up coming second overall. But, you know, I wasn't mad that I didn't win. It made sense I didn't win because of all the battles and stuff I was having. Anyway, I'm getting messaged about Mumpky Jones's film contest because we're thinking about entering. Because we already have an idea for a short film which we came up with when we were like 16. So it's not going to be, well, no, probably 15. Yeah, definitely 15. So it's mostly like fucking retarded, also random humor, and like George getting pissed on and stuff. But hopefully we can get into a Mumpky Jones video. I kind of don't want to link it back to any of the channels that I actually use and stuff, because it's all Let's Plays like this. But, just getting something into a Mumpky video would be pretty neat. It's the whole, this whole thing that I have where I want to, like, show off and have people look at me, but I also don't want to get any recognition at all for anything that I've done. If you see what I mean. It doesn't make sense to me either. But it's like this weird thing that I have. It's another weird thing that I have that I'm improving by like almost a second every lap, and I seriously do not know where I'm picking the time up from. But I know I'm going to hit a wall at some point soon. Probably when I'm within like 0.1 of a second of the gold target, I'm going to hit a wall. Not a literal wall, but like a I can't get any faster type of wall. And then shit's going to go sour. Really see then. And now, yeah, see, look, I fucked it up real hard through here. Fuck's sake. Well, that's gonna end this episode. I'll hit retry before next time, and I'll talk about the film that we're gonna make for Mumpky Jones's film contest, baby. So end this.